Hello, members of the board. Thank you. This has to do with the SRO, or request for the SRO, and I would strongly suggest not to bother with that. I seriously think it's not necessary. First of all, one of the things, the statistics that weren't brought up, of course, prove that there's really no need for that at all. This isn't such a bad school district, and as Mr. Earnshaw had said, that he agrees that way too. It's not something that's necessary like that. Again, we weren't giving any data to go by at all, which seems pretty stunning just on its own. And the one skill set that was mentioned that was missing was law enforcement. Okay, law enforcement, a couple of things, and maybe it's just having a gun walking around. That's a possibility. But again, I don't think that our school district here is anywhere near that bad. And law enforcement is quickly available and is used right now at the school district anyway with the Emmaus Police Station. Located just minutes away, and they have 3 cruisers going around different sections of town. So in this section of town, there's always one available whenever you give a call. Not a big deal. Part of the problem, and even if it's the gun situation, personally myself, I would sooner trust properly licensed teachers or parents, or anybody actually that had a legal permit to carry, to come into this school. I would have zero problem with that. That's never been an issue anywhere. And I would much rather have that than the police, because that can escalate it, and you might have seen that. The kids for cash. Big deal, still a big deal. A couple of judges went to jail for it. They should go for a longer period of time for what they did. And that all stems from stuff like this. That instantly brings it up to crimes from little misdemeanors or disciplinary actions. And as the superintendent mentioned, we would do that here. Well, I don't trust you guys. As soon as the police comes in here, you have no control that way. It's up to him to decide. That's a legal issue. That's not just a school district policy issue anymore. That guy's got legal powers that we can't really limit, even with an MOU. Just a cursory view through the internet for problems and issues like that, very easy to find how this is escalated up like that. It's incredible. And to take a child, young kid, that's just a little worked up, get certain issues pushed. It's even where cops just grab the kid for whatever issue and the kid pushes away. Kids are labeled felons because they're resisting arrest. Just depends on how a cop feels in the day. I don't think we should risk that for the kids here, anywhere actually. There's a good report, 2015, you probably saw it, Beyond Zero Tolerance, Discipline and Policing in the PA Public Schools. Good article. I didn't actually get, it's a whole publication. I didn't get to look through the whole thing. I actually just found it. And really, the only reason given here was to be proactive, which actually to me sounds incredibly funny coming from the administration here based on actions, proven actions. School busing stuff. We dump school buses out at Willow School. We don't even have one safety issue labeled at all. Not even a sign saying there's a school out there. Just like that, cut the busing. Oh yeah, we put the money for that into the administration's pay raises. That I thought was really good too. Leaky ceilings here in the wrestling rooms. We were getting approached by people, coaches, everything. Yeah, we got problems in here. For years, water leaking and mats getting wet, kids having to drag the mats outside, possible mold issues and stuff. That finally got taken care of, I guess maybe after this administration came in. Thank you. Diving boards. Mr. Champagne was even called by our administration the last time to come up here and let us know that those were issues for years. My wife was going to so-called cut the budget by that amount of money, and all hell breaks loose. And then find out that it was that the last superintendent actually called them up and said to come in and complain, and he's the one that said, Those were issues for years. Plenty of money in there for years. You didn't fix it then either, until it was brought up. Pornographic summer reading for that 8th graders going to 9th grade. Electric Kool-Aid acid test and prep. That was good too. We have very sophisticated school pupils here. Well, they're sophisticated enough probably to stay out of trouble that we don't need police in here either. Turning this into a police state. The worst is burying the asbestos hazardous waste on our own school properties. And one of the administrators sitting up there right there probably knows who did this. And you actually voted to not even investigate that. You have got to be kidding me. And now you're asking for a policeman with guns to walk around here to point at kids, lock them away, when you don't even investigate your own crimes. I find that disgusting, actually. And 80 you voted against one to carry on a full investigation of what went on there. Yes, I want to point fingers. I want to get that money back that we wasted trying to cover your illegal actions of the administration. And I will not let that rest. I'll let you know right now. That will go. So I wish you'd fess up to it, take the licks, bring the money back so we can put it to the kids. And now that we have the Costco coming in, $600 a kid, gone just like that, that graduates from now for 20 years. Because he got a couple shekels to make the odds work out, supposedly. Nice one, guys. And you care for the students? Yeah, right. Pocketbooks for the teachers and admin. It's terrible. Thank you.